Hello and welcome to airgunweb.com, your home for honest, real-world airgun reviews and information where we bring you the facts, not fluff. In this review, we're going to take a look at a brand new offering from Crosman. It's the TR77, which has a very cool look that's meant to impress. It comes in your choice of power plant, either spring or with Crosman's Nitro Piston. Our review gun today is the spring version. Maybe we can take a look at the gas ram version a little bit later down the road. For now, here's a close-up look of the new Crosman TR77. There's no denying that Crosman was going for something specific with this new look. The composite stock looks like a mashup of a pump-action rifle and an M4. All I know is that it works for me. The ambidextrous composite stock feels incredibly good to shoulder and shoot. It's one of the best feeling stocks that I've handled in a while. The rifle does not ship with open sights, so you'll need to rely on some sort of optic. Now Crosman bundles a 4x32 scope and a set of rings, but take my advice and just order a new scope when you order this gun. I recommend the Leaper's 3-12x40 AO for the price point and features. You'll need a set of high 11mm rings as well. As you see here, this upgrade really adds to the aesthetics of this gun, and it's money well spent. I ordered this gun with the new 20 for 20 service at Pyramid Air. Basically, the gun is tested for function and velocity, and the scope is mounted and sighted in at 10 yards. Then they ship it to you in a hard shell case of your choosing, which there are 3 to choose from. The service with a case adds about $56 to the overall total of your purchase, but you virtually eliminate the chance of getting a dud air gun, and you have a case that will protect it for years to come. It's well worth the extra money in my book. This rifle has a manual safety and Crosman's standard trigger. The trigger isn't bad, it's terrible, abysmal really. I can handle a long second stage, I can handle a hard trigger pull, but when you have a long hard pull and then make it extremely rough, it's really unacceptable. Bench shooting for accuracy is challenging and very frustrating. Now, I would imagine when shooting from the shoulder in the field, it would be much less of an issue. The Crosman TR77 is a traditional break barrel. Basic operation is going to go like this. You're going to go ahead and you're going to set the safety to the safe position. You're going to cock the barrel until it locks into place and secure it with your offhand. Then you're going to load the pellet. Today I'm using the pellet pen, which has this little seat tool on it. It's adjustable so that you can get just the right depth every time. Now the reason I'm using this is because this breech is really tight and it's not beveled. So the skirts have a tendency to maybe stick out a little bit, and that will absolutely ruin your accuracy. So this is really a godsend in this case. Next we're going to close the barrel. We'll aim the gun at our desired target, release the safety, and gently squeeze the trigger. Now if you want to do that again, just going to repeat the process. Make sure we put our safety on. Just like that. Now here's where things start to get a little bit interesting. Unlike most spring guns that are really hold sensitive, this gun isn't. If you can get past the trigger, accuracy is going to be pretty easy to achieve. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about performance and accuracy. The TR77 is essentially a .177 caliber, 1,000 foot per second class air gun. My test gun easily shot 1,000 feet per second with the 7-grain RWS hobby pellets. When it came to accuracy, the 8.4 grain JSB pellets proved to be the best, averaging 939.1 feet per second and generating 16.45 foot-pounds at the muzzle. The extreme spread was 10.2 feet per second and the standard deviation was 3.6 feet per second. Now these next shot groups were shot from 20 yards. As you can see in the first group, the trigger was really getting the best of me. It had the potential to be a great group, but ultimately it came in at .557 inches center to center. Now I did better with the second group. It walked a little bit on the horizontal, but all in all I was pleased with the results. It came in at .307 inches center to center. Not too shabby for an inexpensive airgun. Before we look at the final summary, I want to again mention Pyramid Air's service offerings. The 10 for 10 and 20 for 20 services are well worth the investment. It stinks to finally get the new gun you've been waiting for, only to find out that the manufacturer didn't catch a defect when it went through quality control. Granted, manufacturers should be doing a better job. But I have to thank Pyramid Air for at least offering these services to make up the difference for their customers. It's easy to add right from the product page. If you don't see it, ask your service rep to add it to your order. You'll be really happy you did. Now, let's go ahead and wrap things up on the TR77. This little rifle only costs about $130, and it has more potential than any other Crosman spring or gas ram product that I've reviewed in some time. Unfortunately, there are a few things that you're going to have to overcome to realize all that potential. First and easiest to deal with is the scope. Most bundled scopes are simply there until you can get what you really want. Given this gun has the potential to be very, very accurate, just upgrade the scope right off the bat with your order. Secondly, and more difficult to deal with, is the Crosman trigger. There's not much you can do to improve it that would not be voiding your warranty. My hope is that Crosman will eventually smooth out the rough edges and give us at least a smoother pull. Now let me tell you why, regardless of the poor optic and the terrible trigger, I personally want one of these guns. It's pure joy to shoot. There's something about the shape, balance, and the feel of this gun that it makes it simply addictive. I just never wanted to put it down. And for you hardcore hobbyists out there, this gun represents a wealth of customization options. I'd like to take a moment and thank the folks at Pyramid Air for sponsoring our channel and for providing all the products and supplies for this review. When you're looking for your next airgun or you're looking to fill your next airgun supply order, please visit www.pyramidair.com or give them a call at 888-262-4867. Please be sure to let them know that you learned about them right here at Airgun Web. When you're looking for honest, real-world airgun reviews, think Airgun Web, where we tell you the facts, not fluff. I'm Rick Utzler with airgunweb.com. Thanks again for watching.